Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Aradhana and today I'm here with yet another video, and a lot of you requested me to make a video on paper 1 of UGC-NET because that is a general paper and no matter which is your optional subject, you have to attempt paper 1. Most of us are very good in our optional papers, but when it comes to paper 1, we kind of get confused because there are a lot of units. There are basically 10 units in paper 1 and it has a wide variety of subjects in it, from maths to science, a little bit of environmental science, research and all those kinds of things. So the thing is that you have to strategize a lot in order to qualify in paper 1. So in today's video I'm going to talk about how I prepared paper 1. Like, it was very difficult for me to prepare for paper 1 because it had a lot of maths and a lot of things which were not my forte. So today I'm going to talk about how I strategized to get 30 marks in paper 1 and how you can also easily prepare paper 1 in just 10 to 15 days. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into today's video. Paper 1 consists of 10 units and in my first attempt I did not even get like 25 questions right. I got I think 21 or 22 questions right, so it was not even like 50%. So it needed a lot of work and I was afraid of all the maths and all those kinds of things in paper 1, but I had no other option to just prepare for it and just go for it. Okay, so most of the times people ask that which book they should use for paper 1. So if you have to get a book, then get this book because this is like the best book for paper 1. Almost everyone recommends it, but I don't think so you need to make any notes in this book. I'm going to tell you how I use this book. The first thing that I did with this book was that I picked out the 8 units that I thought were the easiest in this paper. Okay, so the thing is that first prepare 5 most easiest units in this paper and then go for the rest of the 3 units. Okay, so in this way you can prepare 8 units at least. Okay, and then go for the PYQs or the practice sets given in this book and just solve all of them. Like for me, the most easiest unit was comprehension. So what I did was that I started reading comprehensions from this book and I started practicing those on a daily basis. Okay, so it took me like 4 or 5 days to just do all the comprehension. So okay, there are a few units where you get marks for free according to me. For example, comprehension, you don't have to do anything, you just have to read it carefully in order to get at least 5 marks. Okay, 5 questions right and that is 10 marks. So what I did was that there are a lot of comprehension given in this book, so I solved all the comprehensions given in this book and all the PYQs given in this book, because the thing is that all of these comprehensions are very good, okay, from exam perspective, and also all the PYQs are also very important. So just practice comprehension on a daily basis. Do 2 comprehensions every day. You know, it's just going to take like 10-15 minutes only, so try to do it. One of the most important thing is that while doing a comprehension you have to take into account how much time are you going to get, because when you are at the exam center and you are looking at the computer screen, it kind of is very confusing because you know you have to just shift the screen from here and there, and the questions are on the other page and the comprehension is on the other page, so it kind of needs a lot of practice to do that. Actually, the first time I was really confused that what is happening, you know. Practice a lot. Actually, if you can practice it on a laptop or a computer so that you don't get confused when you are at the exam center, because it kind of, when you do it on paper it is very easy, but when you do it on a computer screen it is a whole other experience. So please try to do it on a computer, but yeah, practice a lot of comprehensions because these are like the free marks that you are going to get. So yeah, as I told you, you have to pick out 7 to 8 units which you think is very easy. So the units that I picked out was teaching aptitude, of course, and research aptitude, comprehension, communication, then logical reasoning, and information and technology, of course, and people, environment, and higher education system. So these are the 8 units that I picked out. Actually, these are, I think, 8 units. So I left out mathematical reasoning and aptitude and data interpretation. I was actually going to leave out logical reasoning as well, but logical reasoning is also one of those units which gives you just free marks. You have to just practice it a lot. So I found it actually very exciting, so I took logical reasoning. So this way I prepared 8 units, and for all of these units what I did was that I solved the PYQs, the practice sets given in this book only. I did not take help or like PYQs from anywhere else. Just do practice from this book, you are going to get it. Okay, so now the thing is that I have to recommend some of the YouTube channels which help me a lot to prepare paper 1. Number 1 is UGC-NET-Mentor करके एक channel है. that's a very good channel. That is for commerce students though, but paper 1 ke liye I think that is the best channel which you can refer to. They kind of make videos which are centered around the basic things about each and every unit. Okay, for example, in teaching aptitude they will tell you the most important things in teaching aptitude, and then you can refer this book and solve the Pyqs. Okay, these are the two three things that you can do. First, go to those videos and just see what they are talking about. They will talk about the most important thing that are asked again and again, because in teaching aptitude there is a lot of things, okay, given in this book. Like there are hundreds of pages given on each unit, okay, 100 or 50 or 60 pages. It is impossible to read all that because this is like a pretty heavy book. Okay, so what you can do is that you can just take out those few topics that you have to prepare, that has been asked again and again in the paper, and then you can prepare pointers on those things. Again, don't write paragraphs or don't write anything. I don't think so you should write anything. You just have to make crisp, very small pointer notes on this paper. Okay, you don't have to fill in a lot of copies. Let me just show you how I took notes from YouTube videos so that you can get an idea how you can just prepare these units. I did not make any separate copy for paper 1. Actually, I did not make any copy for paper 1 because I prepared in just like 10 days. The last 10-15 days I just prepared the whole of paper 1. So this is how I took my notes in paper 1, from YouTube videos only, and a little bit from this book as well. So I think you can see this is like teaching aptitude, and there is nature of teaching, what is teaching, and there is, you can see, very small pointers. Okay, this is whole of teaching aptitude in just one page. This is how you have to write the most important thing, and I think this is more like a very brief gist of this whole unit. Okay, so this is how you have to prepare each and every unit in this way. See, for research aptitude I have also done the same thing. Just in one page I have written all the most important topics and units. Just read it a little bit, and I think in paper 1 a lot of the things are based on your common sense. Okay, if you have read a little bit about the topic, then I think you should get an idea of what the correct answer should be. Use elimination method. Okay, see, you have 4 options for every question, right? And you have to eliminate each and every option until you get to the correct option, right? So I think elimination method is the most important, and this is what you have to do with every unit. I have done this with every unit. So my one and only advice for paper 1 is that pick out 7 to 8 units you find very easy and just read them thoroughly. Because the thing is that if you think that you are going to try the hardest units, then you are just going to just feel very discouraged. So just prepare the most important and the most easiest units first, and then get on with the hard ones. So yeah, I think this is my whole advice to all of you. Another thing is that the units that need practice them. For example, logical reasoning, if you are taking that unit, and data interpretation and comprehension. These 3 units you have to prepare, you have to practice a lot. Okay, because these are the kinds of units where you don't have to read a lot of theory, you just have to practice a lot. Okay, so these are the kinds of things you should keep in mind. Also, for theory part like research aptitude and teaching aptitude and communication, you have to revise them a little bit, because most of the times they ask theoretical questions hi aate hain, so you have to read it a little bit and you have to revise all those kinds of things. Okay, for theoretical kind of subject. Environmental units, for example, people and environment, research aptitude, teaching aptitude, communication, you have to revise a little bit, at least revise 2, 3, 4 times. And also in all of these theoretical units, they basically ask questions from a few topics, few selected topics. So watch a few videos on UGC-NET Mentor. That is very good channel. I think they kind of tell you the gist of all the topics, and then you can prepare it by yourself. And also I think I would suggest you to watch the videos of Arpita Karwa, because she has also made a lot of good videos on paper 1 for each and every unit. So just watch her videos, and also UGC-NET Mentor. That is what helped me. Besides that, I did not take help from any other source, just this book and those 2 channels. And yeah, I think that is it for today. I think if you do this much, then you are going to get at least 30 questions right. That is what I think. So yeah, I hope you all will find this video useful, and it will help you in preparing for paper 1. Abhi there is a lot of time for you to prepare paper 1. If you start preparing it for today, you will be good to get at least 30 plus questions right in paper 1. So yeah, don't be discouraged, and I think just keep a positive attitude. And so yeah, even if you start preparing for this paper for 10-15 days, this is going to be enough for you to get 30 plus marks in paper 1. So yeah, I hope you find this video useful, and let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. And if you want to watch my video on how I prepared for UGC-NET paper, link will be in the description and also in somewhere here in the I button. So also, if you have any question regarding paper 1 or English literature paper, then you can comment that down in the comment section. Also, you can DM me on Instagram, link will be in the description and also in a pinned comment. So yeah, I'll meet you in the next video. Next video will be on literary criticism or literary theory or cultural studies, so it depends on my mood. So yeah, that was it for today. I hope you liked the video, and please share it with your friends who are preparing for the exam, and I hope you all will crack the exam. All the best for your preparations.